AJ, okay, 1 minute. I was gonna change my listing to active and it's asking. Is this a new field? Try to like from active to other contact.
Okay.
It's asking me there are two things needs to be filled up. One is the co-ownership. And the second session, which I know that say yes. Yes.
Yeah, we'll talk later. I don't know. I have to do my orientation.
No problem. I can call also MLS and find out is the co-ownership mean.
Ownership sounds like two people on title.
That's what I thought, but it says it may affect other things, so I'm gonna call them, but I thought you may know it's new.
You need to fill out the MLSA for seller concessions.
Yes. Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to orientation.
Hello.
Hello, hello. All right, so orientation is really just a who's who in the office and a little bit about KW. We haven't done one in a little while. Let's see. There's an old video I like to play. We can go through. Let's see. You guys have any quick questions before we start? Anything? This was done a little while ago. I really need to update this, but It's got most of everything in here, so I'll just go with it. Okay, so welcome to Keller Williams, Beverly Hills. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to park, parking is expensive. So you get 2 hours free in the building. But there's no in and out and then back in, like, because when you come into the parking lot, the new system records your license plate, so it knows how long you've been in here. There is a parking lot that's $5 all day if you pull in before 10 a.m. So that's at 333 North Crescent. 333 North Crescent. So it's one street over and like a block and a half down, pretty close. And it's next to, there's like a little post office there, a US Postal Service. There's a hardware store. There's a little restaurant there also. It's on Crescent, 300 block of Crescent. So you'll see a sign that says, $5 before 10 a.m. Then you can park all day for $5. So that's cool. All right. So this is talking about the agent services director. This used to be our old agent services director. You guys know Sophia. So Sophia has taken this job. The job of the agent services director is there to help agents get onboarded to Keller Williams. And also anything that has to do with Keller Williams International, the company, the corporation, anything that you need help with, something's not working right. She's the first person to go to, and she can direct you to anyone else. Okay, so Josh, he's the team leader. We call him the team leader. Other offices would say that's the office manager. And then this guy on the bottom, that's Michael Rosales. So he's our broker of record. All our licenses are under Michael. So I'm here to answer most questions. No problem. I can answer about real estate, transactional, but if there's something questionable that could get legal, then I might say, you know what, we need Michael to make this call. So most of the time I can guide you most of the time, but there are things that it's his license. So if someone gets in trouble for something, Michael's the one that's gonna get contacted about it. What trouble? I don't. There are crazy agents out there that love to cause trouble, whatever. So, like for instance, today I did have an agent looking to cancel a deal. An agent in the office who's buying a property herself and using another agent in the office to represent her and wants to cancel a deal. Okay, so normally I would say I can help you with that. However, because it's an agent in the office, because it's another agent helping her, I thought Michael might be the better person that she should talk to. Because there's multiple, it just, for me, that seems like, you know what, maybe the broker should get involved in this one. So then I would refer that to Michael. Okay, so Serena was our Josh's assistant for a long time. I think Serena is now selling property on her own as of like a month ago. I think so. So I don't know. Oh, now not Nadia. You guys met Nadia. So Nadia now took Serena's job. I really need to update this. I'm sorry, but you guys know, Josh, that's Michael. Then Nadia has that job. So basically, I would say Nadia and Josh are going to be the decision makers. Nadia has Josh's ear. So if you need to get in touch with Josh, if if he's not responding to you ASAP, then for sure Nadia is the one that is always going to be in his ear. So. We have Veronica, who's our market center administrator. She's on the other side of this big wall in the training room. So she is the accountant basically for the office, but she's way more than just that. Anything that has to do with money, she's the person in the office. She's also has the ability to sign documents on like the office manager. So also, we're not supposed to, we don't take checks. Like if we're writing an offer for a buyer, we don't get a check anymore. It used to be the buyer would write a deposit check and we would hold it until there was an acceptance. Um, everything is done by wire now, so not really an issue. But if someone does give you a check, it does need to be registered with the office because of broker compliance. So, because we're holding money that doesn't belong to us. So in that event, you would go to Veronica and say, I need to register a check. She's just gonna say, here's a piece of paper, put the address down, uh, how much the check is for, who it's made to, who's holding it. And then that's it, you'll fill it out. And then if there's an accepted offer or something happens and you give the check to someone else or give it back to the buyer, you'll just say check returned on such and such day or check given to escrow on such and such day, and then you'll hand that to her. And then that just keeps us in compliance. Joshua is Veronica's assistant. He is the commission guy. And he can help with, and he will help with anytime you're about to close a deal. There's a commission that needs to get figured out. Joshua is the man. He's gonna help. Arm, so we used to have Arm in here. It's now Mariah. Mariah is the front person. She's the first person that you meet when you come in the office, and we call that person the director of first impressions. So that's the first impression you get when you walk in the office. But Mariah is so sweet. She's so nice. She can help you with getting you set up on the printers. So if you bring your laptop here, she'll get you set up on the Wi-Fi, get you set up on the printers. She can give you a key to the office. The office is 24 hours. So you can literally come in here and work anytime you want. The elevator and garage close at midnight. So if you want to access the office, you're gonna have to park on the street and walk up the stairs. So that's about that. That's it for that. When you get a check, it'll be at the front. You can ask Mariah for that. Also, if you get mail to the office, when you come in through the front door, so if you come in the front door and you stay to the right and you pass the front desk on the right, as you go past the front desk on the left, there's going to be a little room there with a copy machine and file cabinets. That's the mail room. In the file cabinets, there will be a drawer there with your name on it. There'll be a file with your name on it, and that's if any mail. Once you get some mail here, a file folder will be created with your name on it to hold your mail. Packages will be in there too. All right. We have a marketing department on the other side of the training room, which is if you find the kitchen, across from the kitchen, down that hallway, there's a little teeny hallway with a door at the end. That's going to be our marketing department. So there are 2 or 3 people in there right now. And they can prepare anything for you that you want to do for marketing. KW stuff, they're going to give you whatever you need PDF ready, and then you can decide however much you want to print with that. If you want to do custom stuff, they can do that too. They might charge you for custom, but they will definitely give you anything KW, no problem. We have, and they'll also help you with your signs if you want to get some directional signs, open house signs, that kind of stuff. We have an escrow company in-house. Kayla is our escrow officer, and she has 2 assistants, Shirley and Zachary. Really amazing escrow company. Escrow is a neutral party, right? They have to get instructions from both the buyer and the seller. It's important to have a good escrow so things get done on time. A 30-day escrow sounds like a long time because we're waiting to get paid, but that's a pretty fast escrow. So The lender has to get their stuff on time. The buyer and seller need documents on time, sign it, get it back to escrow. A lot has to happen. Pele is great, and the danger is if you have a bad escrow, nothing's gonna get done on time. Your client is gonna be miserable and never want to do business with you again. So, it's good. It's very good for you to have a good escrow. We're lucky to have Pele. She's great. We're also lucky to have Brian Chung and Scott. Those are our transaction coordinators. They are around the corner from the office here, working in the office right now. I just passed them. They will help with all your paperwork. I will also help you with your paperwork, but they will also help you with your paperwork. And keep everything organized, put it in the right place. There's a charge for that at the end of a transaction. So basically, I'm going to show you where the checklists are for a transaction. You'll know every single file that you need. I will help you, understand that, and we'll go through that in my classes. They will also help you when you have a listing. They'll help you put your disclosure package together, send it out for signatures, make sure that every document that's needed for a file is present. Make sure everything is initialed where it's supposed to be by both buyer and seller and signed. So there's a lot of work that they put into a deal. I think they charge $450 to handle all that paperwork. But it's definitely worth it. If you use our escrow company, they will pay for the transaction coordinator. So it's an incentive to use our escrow company. And worth every penny. There's no fee if the deal doesn't close. So they only get paid on a closed deal. It doesn't come out of your pocket, it comes out of the commission at the end. That's good. All right, we have Kellerisms. So there's definitely some terms that we use in the Keller Williams world. We have an ALC, which is the Associate Leadership Council. So there are agents in the office that meet every 2 weeks and discuss the office, what's going on in the office, how we can improve the office, where the holiday party is going to be, who's going to be responsible for, getting refreshments or whatever. Who's the Halloween party? I mean, social events, obviously. What else is important at the office? Cleanliness, things not being paid attention to. Every 2 weeks we all get together and we talk about it and how we can improve. An associate is anybody that is associated with the office. So if you have a salesperson license, you are a sales associate. If you're a broker, you could be a broker associate. That's just anyone that's associated with the office. Capper is someone who is getting 100% commission, which is not too hard to do. All you have to do in this area is sell one or two properties, and you could literally cap and be 100% commission. So KW has a capping model, which means no matter how successful you are as an agent, the company can only make a certain amount of money on you every year. That's a capping model. That's what we are. So pretty awesome. GCI gross commission is calculated like if you're going to get 2.5% on a $1 million sale, that's 25,000. So that would be the gross commission, right? Keller Williams Realty International. We are based out of Austin, Texas. That's our main headquarters. Gary Keller is in the Austin, Texas branch, and that is called Keller Williams Realty International. A market center is every office, every Keller Williams office. We refer to them as market centers because they are in the center of the market. So our Beverly Hills Market Center means we're in the center of Beverly Hills. Profit share. This is something that Josh Spitzen doesn't talk a lot about, but it's pretty amazing. So when you signed up with Keller Williams, you were asked who is the person most responsible for you sitting here, probably, and you put their name down. So just by being a part of Keller Williams, you are automatically in the profit share program. Just automatic, doesn't cost you anything. You as an agent get rewarded for helping the company grow. So if you own a Keller Williams office, a market center, the deal that you have with Keller Williams is if you're willing to take on the risk of having a market center, but also, growing the company, you are going to be entitled to 52% of the profits. The other 48% gets given back to the agents. So that's the deal in Keller Williams. All Keller Williams owners of offices can keep 52% of the profit. 48% gets given right back to the agent. We're like the only company that gives back 48% of the profit. That's crazy. So that's the Keller Williams model. Basically, I want to talk a little bit about it because it's pretty cool. What happened, Gary Keller back in the 80s started Keller Williams, and he had top producers in the company. And a new company down the street was opening up, and everyone was about to leave. And he basically said to everyone, wait, he closed the door. He said, guys, I have big visions for this company. Look, we're now the largest brokerage in the world. So he obviously had a big vision. And he's like, I want everyone to let's have a discussion and let's figure out what does a company look like that you would never want to leave? What does that look like? So people would say, well, I want a company where I can be an owner. I want to own the company. Okay, well, that's where profit share came from. So if you help the company grow and agents join under you, you'll participate in the profit share. So 48% out of that, when you do a deal, there's a company split and your split. So out of that company split, all the brokerage expenses get paid. Whatever's left is profit. After those expenses get paid, there's profit. From that profit, the owner gets 52%, and the 48% gets split up amongst the agents in the profit share. So if someone joins and does a deal, they put your name down when they joined, you're going to get paid on their 48% part of the profit for every deal they do until they cap. So that is your reward for helping the company grow. So that's just one thing about Keller Williams. Another thing is everyone said they want education. So we're an education company. There's tons of education opportunities here. I'm here teaching all the time. You can go on Keller Williams Command and I'll show you our technology. There's always constant education. You can grow as big as you want. As big as you can dream, you can grow in this company. If you want to have a team, we have models for that. If you want to have your team in other market centers, you can grow as big as you want. We call that expansion teams. So as big as you want to be and you're willing to work, you can get there through here. What else in Keller Williams? We have capping, 100% commission, right? If our cap model here is 45,000, it's 42 for the office, 3,000 for Keller Williams International. In order to cap it a 70-30 split, you need to have $150,000 in gross commission income. 150,000 times 30%. Company keeps 30%. 150,000 in commission is that's so 30% of that is 45,000. That's a cap. So how do you get 150,000 in commission? You have to sell $5 million at 3% or $6 million at 2.5%. Okay, $6 million in sales at 2.5% is 150,000. And then you cap. So when I say you only have to do 1 or 2 deals to cap, that's because the average sale price in Beverly Hills is $7.5 million. So you can literally cap on your first deal every year. All right, let's keep going. Red Days. So we give back to the community once a year on the same day. Every Keller Williams in the world on the same day gives back 1 day to charity. So the Agent Leadership Council will get together and decide what the charity will be for the year. And it's a great day to post. Social media gets involved. Obviously, I mean, everyone's posting on social media. The news outlets come out, it's a high profile day that we give back. Feels good. Transmittal. So this is a Kellerism. At the end of every month, Veronica, our MCA, our Market Center Administrator, is doing all the accounting, and she has to transmit to Austin, Texas, to our Keller Williams Realty International, all the deals that were done in the Market Center for the month. Why? Because of profit share. So an agent can join in Tallahassee, Florida, and name you as their sponsor in Keller Williams, and you're going to be getting the profit share from that person in Tallahassee, Florida. So this is a worldwide deal. Someone can join Keller Williams anywhere in the world and name you as their sponsor. Pretty cool. So classes and meetings, I'll talk a little bit more about that for going over our calendar. So this is just a calendar example. I'll show you that. All right, so this is where we want to go for our calendar example. It's kwbhvirtual.com. I'm actually going to go to it so I can show you. And I think that's how you got here. Not sure, but kwbhvirtual.com. So this is where I go every day to look at our office calendar, see what our events are. So let's just look at the calendar real quick. So usually on Monday and Friday at 10 a.m. is going to be Josh and Paul doing their fire coaching. So this is accountability. They're going to talk about accountability, showing up, talking to people about real estate. That's really a great way to start the week and end the week. And then on Mondays at 11:30, after that, I'm going to be teaching Ignite. Ignite is a Keller Williams course taught in every Keller Williams around the world. It's for brand new agents and also agents that are new to Keller Williams. You can join me every Monday. I was doing one Ignite class a week. I'm gonna make an attempt to do 2 Ignite classes back to back at that 11:30 time slot, because there are 20 courses in Ignite, and I'd like to put it on a 10-week cycle instead of a 20-week cycle. So if I can cram 2 Ignite sessions on Monday, I'm gonna do it. Some Ignite courses are short and some are long. So on the longer ones, obviously I can only do 1, but on the shorter ones, I'm gonna get 2 in. So that's on Monday. Tuesday is open house day. So for residential agents, we have broker caravan, we call it, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can go out and look at houses that are on open house. If you have a client, you can bring them to open houses on Tuesday also. Now, because that's a residential day for open houses, that's also the day that our commercial department does their meeting. They do it here in the training room at 9:30. So that's a great, we I think are the #1 commercial brokerage in California for Keller Williams. So whatever that means, and we're #1. Pretty strong commercial department here. And then 3 p.m. on Tuesdays, so that's after the open house time. Open houses are 11 to 2. So all the agents are going to come back to the office and attend to the 3 p.m. meeting, which will on alternate Tuesdays will either be the broker forum with Michael Rosales or the all agent town hall with Josh Spitzen. So that's what it's either going to be, the broker meeting or the town hall meeting with Josh at 3 p.m. And then sometimes there'll be some other stuff that appears on the calendar. Okay, Wednesday and Thursday, I'm teaching usually every Wednesday and Thursday at 11. I will be teaching Elevate. And this is also a 10 to 12 week course. It's either 11-week or 12-week course, depending on how many leasing classes I do. But at 11 o'clock on Wednesday and Thursday, I'm going to be teaching, buyers, listings, going on listing appointments, going on buyer appointments. I'm going to be talking about contracts, how to write them, where to get them, all that good stuff. So today and yesterday, I was teaching the residential purchase agreement. I usually on Thursdays at 10 a.m. I'm also going to be teaching out of the MREA book. The MREA is a book written by Gary Keller. It's the Millionaire Real Estate Agent. That is really our Bible for real estate. It's all formulas and systems, how to be a successful real estate agent. So nothing is hypothetical. This is all real. It's all taken from top agents and what they do to be successful. Sorry, chat. Something happened here. Will this session be recorded? I think everything here is recorded. What time Tuesdays are open houses? So 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. are Tuesday. And then for Sunday open houses, it usually goes by daylight savings. So right now we are 2 to 5 on Sundays. And once we fall back, it will change from 1 to 4 because it gets darker earlier. And then it'll be 1 to 4 all the way until spring forward, which will then become 2 to 5 again. So it's also important to look at, if I'm going to do an open house in a certain area, I'm also looking at that area to see when other houses are scheduled. So if everyone else is having an open house from 1 to 4, that's when I'm probably going to do mine also. But generally, the 1 to 4, 2 to 5 thing, daylight savings, that's how it's operated. Okay, the other thing about our schedule here, I'm sorry, kwbhvirtual.com. The other thing is you have a link here for, it's called helpful links. That's going to take you to a bunch of stuff. So there's a command link. This is our technology, off market wants and needs. Looks cool. Commercial wants and needs. Here you can access YouTube videos of classes that I've been teaching. So will this session be recorded? Maybe, this is where you would go to see it. KWBH YouTube videos. They might get automatically posted. I'm not sure how the office does that, but I always get notified when my videos get posted. So this is the place to look. Approved logos, checklists and disclosures. Now I will also be showing you this during my classes. I'll be going here. We'll be looking at this stuff, KW alerts. So I'm going to help you with all this stuff. Okay, but this is the resource where it all exists. Let's go back to our little orientation here. We pretty much did it. This is a website for any questions with KW. Go to answers.kw.com. This is an interesting guy. His name is Scott Leroy. And this is a YouTube channel, Scott Leroy Marketing. On Fridays, which tomorrow, I do a tech class every week, and I help the agents with their technology. Oops, sorry. So I think we were talking about reestablishing an account with him. If it's for agent onboarding, we do use a company called Bullseye Marketing for our agent onboarding now. Not sure why we switched. They basically do the same thing, but Scott Leroy also publishes almost daily a video to do something with KW technology. So I'm always going on here. So like tonight or tomorrow morning early, when I'm preparing for my tech class, I'm going to be looking to see if what new that he's posted, to see if there's anything I think is valuable to the agents here that I can help with. And I will include that in my tech class. I'm always trying to help agents improve their websites. And as we give a website with Keller Williams, so helping agents improve their websites, anything I can do that I think is beneficial for the agents here. So if you want to get really good at the technology that we have, that we offer, Keller Williams, then definitely check out the Scott Leroy channel. Just go to YouTube, go to Scott Leroy Marketing, subscribe to his channel. You'll be notified every time he posts something. Yeah, I'm a tech guy, so I love to help everyone with tech. We also have a Facebook channel. So just go on Facebook, look for Keller Williams Beverly Hills, ask to join it, and you should be automatically approved. Whoever's doing that, this office. This is our old portal. There's basically two portals with KW. One is going to be at agent.kw.com, and the other is going to be at mykw.kw.com. So it's either agent.kw.com or mykw.kw.com. Now I'm going to meet with you guys to help you get on the agent. I have my own new agent checklist. So just schedule an appointment with me. Here's my email address. It's jjwallack@kw.com. And we'll schedule an appointment. We're going to meet for about an hour and a half, and I'm going to get you hooked up on all the tech. And then that's what I'm going to be talking about during my classes. So first thing is to get you hooked up on everything. It's my own onboarding checklist, and then I'll teach you how to use it. So schedule, send me an email. You want to schedule that with me, and we will figure out a time to meet that works for you for an hour and a half. And we'll get you all onboarded. This is just showing Command, which is our CRM technology. It's our contact management system, which enables you to put all your contacts in, keep talking to them. It's got a calendar functionality, tasks. It has functionality to network with other agents in Keller Williams and find them, get referrals from them, give referrals to them. It also has access to your website and to do marketing. You can send emails through KW Command. So again, something that I talk about every Friday and during classes. That's about it. We have a mentee WhatsApp page. If you can hold up your camera to that QR code, you can join our KWBH mentee group. It's not so active, but people do ask questions and I answer. Other people also post and answer questions. So if you don't join now, you can definitely join when we meet together. That's about it. If you have any questions, I can answer them now. Anything comes up to mind.
How do we, hi.
Hi.
How do we find out where to meet on Tuesdays for the open houses?
So the open houses, there's really not like a group meeting where we all go together. I mean, it sounds like that because it's called Caravan. It sounds like everyone jumps on a wagon together and we all go. It's really just the time. It's called Caravan, but it's really just the time that agents have their open house. So you can go to any house that's open. You can go
okay.
Yeah, you can go on the MLS and see what's open. Also every Monday, there's a Caravan magazine that they get a whole stack of them get dropped off at our office, and you can pick that magazine up Monday or Tuesday, and it'll tell you all the open houses for the day.
Okay.
And then you can go to open houses and just get familiar with the inventory. It's on the market.
Great. So on the MLS, they'll have information for open house as well.
Yes. Are you on the MLS?
My account set up, but I haven't played around with it yet.
Okay, so I'll just show you real quick. So when you log on to the MLS, when you log on, there's gonna be this box here. It says open houses. So
okay.
Your homepage might not look the same as mine. So that's okay. You can change your layout. These things can move around. That's why it may not look the same. But you should have one box that says open houses, and then you can click on this. It says view today's open houses. So if you check that, let's see, view today's open house, let's see what happens. It's going to give you probably this giant, yeah, just this giant thing that it's gonna tell you about open houses in areas you have no interest in. So another way to look at this is I know this is weird, but it says create your open house. So if you click on the create your open house, it's gonna take you to this advanced page where you have an open house search. And then you can do a quick search. So let's just look at the quick search. The quick search is going to say, what kind of open houses are you looking for? Single family. You can even hold down your command key or control key and do single family plus condos. Then it allows you to select areas. So let's just say Beverly Hills. So that's not going to work because it's asking me for 1, 2, 3. If I click on area A through Z, now I can select my areas. So I get a little pop-up pointed out. And then I can search areas. So if I want to know just like Beverly Hills, I can add that one. And if I want to know like Westwood Century City, I'll find it. I'm trying to click that arrow. It's not letting me. Weird. Okay, so if I want to go down to Westwood and I add Westwood, just go down to W, selecting the last slide. So, okay, so West. So I have West Hollywood. There's West Hollywood. I'll add Westwood. Yeah, so Westwood Century City. Okay, so those 3 areas, and I'll press OK. And then it's going to ask me what day of the week am I interested in. So let's say Sunday. And then open house all. The difference brokers only or open to the public. So they all. And then submit. Now it's going to show me what's going to be open Sunday. Now there might be agents that haven't submitted their open houses yet. But here, I'm able to print this list. There's a lot of open houses. Wow, look at this. This is already on Sunday. How many open houses are? So in Beverly Hills, single family and condo, look at all these single families. So you can see just by the prices here, you know, if you sell a property, you're doing okay, right? Yeah, nice. Looking good. Yeah. Look at it, West Hollywood, look at the prices. Yeah. So you sell
So then you would just kind of make your own plan and map it out and go to the ones that you want to see. And then at 3 p.m. there's that forum back at the office.
Yeah, exactly. So, but this is Sunday. So these are 1 to 3, 2 to 5,
Right.
1 to 4.
Right.
And then if we went to look for Tuesday, we would just change that to day of the week, Tuesday. And let's see if people have submitted Tuesdays. Here we go. So these are going to be Tuesday, and we're looking for N for noon. So, yeah. So these are all Tuesday open house.
Does your wife know you're still here?
My wife knows I'm still here. She's waiting for dinner.
A good wife.
So, any other questions?
Here.
All right. So I'm going to be back here for technology 11:15 tomorrow, and I'm happy to help anyone with technology stuff, and also that's it. That's all I can think of. And then just reach out to me if you want to schedule the onboarding for all the technology stuff. All right.
Thank
Have a
you.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Go home, have dinner.
You too.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
You're here early first meeting or late?